and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified for when I post new videos, and let's get on into the video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my first Groupon experience. If you don't know what Groupon is, it is a website, and what it is this place that offers a bunch of deals for many different things. So sometimes there's things that are in your own state, like maybe you can get $60 off of a massage or a nail salon appointment, or $300 off of skydiving in the next state, those kinds of things. And then there is a travel section that gives opportunities to have discounted travel experiences. And sometimes they'll do hotel deals as well. So you kind of get the point. It's a website where there's deals going on at all times, and the deals are only open for a certain period of time, maybe like a day to like 10 days, something like that. But each deal is only open and available to its customers for a certain period of time. So you have to think about it and purchase it rather quickly. But a lot of similar deals are often on that site. So I had never done a travel experience with Groupon before. So I decided to do it with a group of my girlfriends. So if you are a frequent watcher on my channel, you'll know that I recently got back from Costa Rica a few months ago, and I've been posting videos of that. And that was actually a Groupon experience and a group travel opportunity. So I'll get into the story of how we decided to do that. So it was a girls trip, and it was our first like international girls trip where it was just going to be just us girls. And we had a couple ideas of where we wanted to go on this girls trip, but everything just ended up being so expensive, and we didn't really have like the time to go, or the money really, to go to like Europe or like somewhere super far away. So we were trying to stay in like the Caribbean / Central America because we're all from the United States and it would have been easy for us to get to there. We decided to get on Groupon and look for a few ideas just to kind of get our brains going about where we wanted to go. And we started seeing a lot of Costa Rica opportunities, and none of us had been to Costa Rica before. And it's super close to the United States, so the flight isn't long, it's not as expensive to get there. So we were like, hey, like maybe we should go to Costa Rica, and maybe we should like do this Groupon, because we knew we wanted to go to Costa Rica, but there's so many things to do there that we're like, you know, we could spend months there and still not do every single thing, so maybe we should just get a good taste of it. So we picked out this Groupon, and it was like a 7-day trip to 2 cities in Costa Rica, one being Tortuguero and the next one being Fortuna. And we were like, you know what, let's do it. Like, this is a good taste of Costa Rica. We should just bite the bullet and do it and like see how this goes, you know? So that is exactly why we decided to go on our Groupon trip. So when we purchased it, it was 4 girls that were going, including me. So Groupon goes, it's kind of like you buy for 2 people, like it's based on a 2-person occupancy. So, and we just like split the cost that way. And leading up to the trip was interesting. So that's where I'm going to get into how my experience went. So leading up to the trip was interesting because we had a contact from this local tour company. It was called EcoTerra, and that's who who was providing the Groupon experience. So you can go on EcoTerra trips without Groupon. It just happened to be on Groupon. So we had this contact at EcoTerra setting up all of our different things that we were going to do on our trip, and it was interesting because we just felt like the communication wasn't super there. So we were a little nervous leading up to this trip because we're like, okay, we really don't even know what's going on. Yeah, communication was interesting. So we get on our flight, we get to Costa Rica, and right off the bat it starts pretty well, except for the fact that we were supposed to be picked up the next morning and no one had given us a time. But we just asked our hotel, they happened to know what time, and it was good. We got picked up the next morning at the time that they told us to. And from then on, we had like a really, really, really good trip. The good thing about this EcoTerra Groupon experience is that it was enough of a structured trip where we knew what we were doing from day to day, like we had an idea, but it was also enough freedom that we got to pick out what we were doing. I liked it because it was like structure, but not too much structure, because I don't know, I'm just not one of those people that likes to have like a tour guide for every single thing. I like to have my like freedom and roam where I want to. So that was really, really nice. All of our tour guides were amazing. I can't like give enough like good vibes to them because they're so good. They were so smart, so like informational. So those are all the things that I really, really liked. Everything was organized. We had super good opportunities. We saw so many cool things while we were down there that we might not have seen if we had gone with another tour company. And after I've taken my first Groupon experience, I actually highly suggest Groupon. I think that in general, I probably won't use it every single time I go on a trip, but if you're looking for something and you're not really sure exactly what you're looking for, or you kind of just want a little taste of something, or just have a little bit of structure in your trip, I think it's a perfect opportunity to get a discounted price on a trip to go somewhere really, really cool and to have like a little bit of a taste of a different country. And there's actually some really amazing trips on there for really good discounted prices. I highly suggest it. No, I'm not sponsored. I literally just wanted to share my experience because I don't think a lot of people talk about Groupon that much, and I think it needs to be talked about because it is a way that a lot of people travel. I think that your trips will go perfectly well if you decide to go on Groupon, and make sure you do your research in advance. Remember that you have to buy rather quickly, so just make sure that you're ready to purchase when you're looking up your Groupon trip, because yeah, you only get like a certain period to buy those things. And also EcoTerra was really, really great too. Highly suggest them. So yeah, that was my first Groupon experience, and overall it went really, really well, and I will use them sometime in the future. If you guys have had a Groupon experience, let me know how it was down below. And give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye and happy travels.